Travel is investment in yourself, and there is no doubt in it. Good morning to everyone. This is me, Ishrat, from 9th Standard, and as you all are aware that I'm here for 45-minute presentation, and let's see how long it goes. What I just decide that travel is investment in yourself is right. Whenever we explore new places and whenever we visit new places, we add more to our knowledge and become more happier. Today, I'm going to share my experience of visiting a new place. You know, there is a correlation between traveling and happiness. Those who like to travel are always happy, and this is a scientifically proven fact. Human beings are always curious to see and explore new places and things, to add to their experiences and for the sake of their amusement. Therefore, we planned a family trip to Kashmir for a change, refreshment, and to enrich our knowledge about various tourist as well as religious importance found in Kashmir. Kashmir is called a paradise on earth, and indeed it is. There is no denying to the fact that if there is a true paradise-like place on earth, it's none other than Kashmir. It's not just a place but an emotion that everyone wants to experience. This is all I can say after the completion of one of the most exciting and pleasurable vacation trip I had ever had so far. In order to enjoy our vacations and get most out of them, besides getting rid of our summers here, we made a long family trip to Kashmir. And of course everyone was so excited, and we started packing things much in advance before we actually commenced packing. We made a list of each and everything that we were supposed to have with us during the whole travel. It was decided that we will leave from our residence Lumbedi on 15th of June 2023. So on 14th we completed the whole packing session, and at night we set everything in the car. And next morning we woke up very early around 3 a.m. and my mother, she prepared food and snacks required for the whole day traveling. And you know, it's always more fun to carry eatables with you, especially whenever you're going on a long journey. Then finally on 15th of June 2023 we all left for Kashmir. And we visited through Mughal Road because I heard a lot about it, that it was created by Mughal Emperor Akbar and all, and the view is amazing from there. At the highest spot on Mughal Road, that is Peer Ki Gali, we reached there, and after that we had snacks and tea. There I got curious that why this place is called Peer Ki Gali, as the word Peer showed that it has some relevant auspicious relevant, as the word Peer means a person devoted to a religion as per Muslim faith. This holy place is between two villages, Koshana and Hirpur, along the Mughal Road, and is often known as Heart of Mughal Road. And some of you must have visited Peer Ki Gali, but do you know after which Peer this place was named? Like, who is the Peer of Peer Ki Gali? Do you know? Well, the history of Peer Ki Gali dates back to the time of a holy and religiously elevated person named as Alamdar-e-Kashmir, Sheikh Nuruddin Nurani Raziyallahu Ta'ala. And as per written record, this place got its name after a converted Hindu, Saint Abdul Karim. And it is said that he could perform many miracles by producing horrible voices, and he could also bring storms along with hailstone and stones. The whole population of J&K consider him a saint of high values, not in ancient time but at present time also. And now also, when some people are caught in heavy storm, they call him for help, and it is said that he always comes to help them. He is called a living saint. And moreover, Peer Ki Gali is not only a religious spot, but it is a tourist spot also. The snow-covered peaks surrounding are incredible. A single look at them can make you last in them forever. I hadn't even reached Kashmir, but it seemed like heaven had already been. And after that, we reached Dukchan and had our lunch there, and passing from Shopian, the apple town of Kashmir. This place is named so because the majority of its population is engaged in apple cultivation. And this work provides employment to more than 60% of its population. And because of this work, Shopian is second richest district of Kashmir. Today, our night stay was at Pampur. And I was so excited to visit there because I heard a lot about it, that it is famous for great presence of saffron, kesar. And for those who don't know, it is a purple colored crocus flower, which is one of the most precious spice throughout the world. It is harvested only once in a year. And if I talk about Kashmiri saffron, so globally it's famous for its sweet and floral flavor. And I didn't saw the saffron there, but I saw the saffron field. And you know what I was expecting was totally different from reality. I was just thinking that saffron is grown in very black, soft, fertile type of soil, but it is grown in California soil. It was very hot and rocky type of soil, totally different from my expectation. And one another thing I observed in Pamper was a lot of air pollution caused by crew factory. Pamper crew factory area was worst affected by air pollution. And Kashmir is called a paradise. And presence of air pollution in paradise. Just think how beautiful. So we should definitely stop such kind of activities because it is caused by our activities only. And after that we stayed there, and next morning we along with my aunt's family decided to begin our actual tour in Kashmir. So we all firstly visited Tulip Garden. It's Asia's largest tulip garden. Its full name is Indira Gandhi Memorial Tulip Garden. It was created by Ghulam Nabi Azad in the memory of Indira Gandhi. And we went there only on my demand because I was so excited to see tulips there. Unluckily, when we visited there, I got to know that it's open from March to April. There were no tulips at that time. And I felt so sad at that time. But from there, I got to know that every year lack of tourists come here to witness and enjoy rainbow of tulip colors. And this was thrown open to the public for the first time in 2007 by planting 2.70 lakh tulip bulbs. Well, we were a little disappointed also, but then we visited Urban Garden. It's near Tulip Garden. And first we got tickets, and of course it was so beautiful, greenery, water, it was surrounded with water, different type of flowers, and they all were so beautiful. Now, our next location was the most famous tourist attraction in Kashmir, Dal Lake. It is the most famous tourist attraction in whole Kashmir, and it is also known as Lake of Flowers, a jewel in the crown of Srinagar. The most famous thing about Dal Lake is its shikara ride, and which is also known as boat ride, and we also tried it, and believe me, it was so good. And there is a fact that is known to some people only, that it is made of by the union of 3 lakes. And there are 2 islands also, one is Rupalang and second is Sonalang, or we also call them Char Chinar. And a single piece of land within the whole lake was so satisfying, but at the same time scary also. And there is a floating post office on Dal Lake, and it's only one of its type in the whole world, world's only floating post office. After seeing Dal Lake, now we decided that we should visit some Mughal gardens. So first Mughal garden was Shalimar Garden. It is also known as Farabaksh and Fezbaksh, and is often referred as Crown of Srinagar. It was constructed by Jahangir in 1619, and he enlarged the ancient garden into a royal garden and named it as Farabaksh. And later on, Shah Jahan he extended the same garden and named it as Fezbaksh. And there was a marble pavilion, and during the time of Maharaja Ranjit Singh, that marble pavilion was the guest house for Europe visitors. During Mughal periods, Jahangir and his wife Noor Jahan came here during summer for almost 13 times to live here. And of course it was so beautiful. We also tried Kashmiri traditional outfits there, and they were so beautiful. We had great time there. And next was Chashma Shahi. It's also a Mughal garden, Chashma Shahi garden, the royal spring. And it was constructed by Shah Jahan in 1632. Actually, he ordered one of his Governor General named as Ali Mardan, and he constructed that. And in its east there is Pari Mahal, and after that it is smallest among all the 3 Mughal gardens. Shalimar is largest, Nishat is second largest, and then comes Chashma Shahi garden. It is 108 meter long and 38 meter wide. And after that it is constructed around a royal spring, and there were so many different type of waterfalls and springs. Maintenance was good, cleanliness was there, and actually all the Mughal gardens were so perfect for photo shoot and were so scenic and beautiful. And after seeing all such places, one thing I want to say is that Mughals have contributed a lot into the beauty of Kashmir. They constructed many parks, many historical monuments, and they are also beautiful. Now the last location, our today's last location was Pari Mahal, Palace of Fairies. Most of the students are not aware of it, so let me explain. It was constructed by Dara Shikoh. He was the eldest son of Shah Jahan, and he constructed this because he was so interested in studying astrology, and for the same purpose he constructed this. And he used to live here in the year 1640, 1645 and 1654. And this was named after his wife Pari Begum. And the whole Dal Lake and the whole Srinagar can be seen from there. It was so beautiful. After seeing all these places, one thing I observed was tourism. Kashmir is a place with a lot of tourism. And they were not only from India but from other part of the world, like from China, from Russia, these type of countries. And I felt so happy at that time, and I will definitely suggest you that you should also